asked an interesting question the other day. I was asked, why is it that you don't ever post selfies of just yourself on Facebook? It's always of you and your kid, of all three of you together, or you and your husband. Why don't you ever just post one by yourself? My answer was plain and simple.
Men, we need to talk. Men, we need to talk. So look, I matched this girl on Hinge the other day, yeah? On her profile, she had the link for her Instagram account. She's a really attractive girl, yeah? Anytime a girl's got a link to her Instagram on a dating app, you always have to be suspect, yeah? So I'm talking to this girl. You know, we're talking about social media and what it's done to dating. You know what? This is a conversation you should never really get into when you're speaking to someone like a potential date or a potential partner. We're speaking about how, you know, the internet has messed things up. And I said to her, you know, girls get a lot of attention on Instagram. I said to her, if you met the guy that you wanted to be with and he said to you, I will be with you, but I want you to get rid of your Instagram account, or I want you to stop posting pictures of yourself on Instagram, what would you do? She turned around and she said to me, no way. Like, why would I need to delete my Instagram account? Why would any man that I want to be with want me to do that? And the fact that she said no way just made me see that the mindset of some people, like, she couldn't put the two together. I said to her, when you post a picture online looking all nice as you do, what do you think happens? It creates attention. Men comment, men want to slide into your DMs. She said, oh no, it's not like that. Listen, any man watching this is going to learn a lesson today. Any woman watching this is also going to learn a lesson, because as much as women sometimes will say that they don't need men, or men are not needed in society, a lot of these women, if you ask them, have you ever had a problem in your life where you've had to go to your dad for advice or help, or you've had to go to your brother for advice or help? And they will say yes. So forget all the talk about men are not needed, okay? She said, why would any man, you know, want me to delete my Instagram account? And I said to her, you know, because it causes attention and it causes issues. And she, you know what she said to me? I think you kind of know the response already. She turned around and she said to me that man would just be insecure. Insecure. You know what? Like, I see a lot of red flags, and sometimes I try not to see them, just because I like to give everybody the opportunity. I like to give everybody a chance. I don't like to, you know, if you've had a few bad experiences with women, you shouldn't say that all women are bad, because you haven't met all women and you never will meet all women. So you should always have that little bit of, you know what, let me see what this person's about, because we've all got little red flags, okay? But I still spoke to this girl. And when she turned around and she said that, you know, men, that sort of man would be insecure. From that moment, I knew the reason why she was on that platform. And it wasn't really to find a man, because girls like that, they will never find the man that they want until they change their mindset. Sort of men that these girls like to have around are simps. Men that are just, what's the word I'm looking for? Just men that they don't have to check themselves around. Because anytime a woman needs to check herself around you, you're insecure. You're toxic. It's toxic masculinity. But yeah, I didn't actually end up meeting this girl. And you're probably thinking, why are you even telling this story? The reason I'm telling this story is because of the video that I'm about to play you. The video I'm about to play you is what every man should be inspiring his daughter to be like. The video I'm about to play you is what every man wants to meet. I don't care who you are. Every man wants to meet a girl like this. And you know what? Most of you men watching this now, I can pretty much bet that you probably don't even know a girl like this. Now I'm going to play the video and then we're going to come back and we're going to chop it up, yeah?
I asked an interesting question the other day. I was asked, why is it that you don't ever post selfies of just yourself on Facebook? It's always of you and your kid, of all three of you together, or you and your husband. Why don't you ever just post one by yourself? My answer was plain and simple. That if I posted a selfie of just me, all it would take is for one man to comment on it or to send me a message that said, hey, you look pretty today. And I believe without a shadow of a doubt that a family that is built on strong Christian principles and has a strong relationship with the Lord is the devil's greatest threat.
Amen.
So as soon as that one comment or that one message is sent, there's the devil's foothold. Mind you, my husband works 14 days at a time out of town. So if I go looking for attention in the wrong places and then I start receiving it, it's going to feel pretty good because sin feels good.
Yep.
Temptation looks awesome. But at the end of the day, I have everything I need right here at home. If I need attention or if I need somebody to tell me I look pretty, I'm going to send that selfie to my husband.
God bless
So
you.
married Christian women, seek that attention from your husband, not the internet.
Now you see, when I first watched that video, it was like I saw an old games console from, you know, when you were 16 and you got that first game console and you were so excited. You were so excited to play it, put the games in, let it load up. When last you hear a girl speak like that? See, when I first watched that video, I was like, this girl is a vintage human. You don't get humans like this again. You don't. Instagram has really, it's done a lot of good and it's done a lot of damage. You know, if you ask me the question, would you mind if we just got rid of social media altogether? I'd say get rid of it, because I lived at a time when there was no social media and we used to communicate a lot better than we did now. People didn't have higher expectations. People didn't have bigger egos. People weren't as thirsty as they are for attention. Because, you know, temptation is a thing that destroys many families. Just like what she was saying. You know, all it takes is that one message from that one guy to come into a happy family, you know. And she says her husband works away a lot. So with all these messages coming in, it's going to be really tempting, especially with her husband being away. And she knows that already. Imagine that most women were like that girl. Wow. It's something that you just have to really stop and think about. And I know a lot of you TikTok users, you struggle to really watch a video and really listen to what someone's saying for longer than 2 minutes. It's a big skill to just actually sit down and listen to somebody else speak, or just sit down and watch somebody else show you something. Because I'm sure there's many of things that you can show me that I didn't know. It's all about the power of attention and learning. But a lot of the attention nowadays that a lot of these women want, it's damaging. But temptation, just like love, is an emotion that clouds logic and reason. Don't be a lemon. I'll see you on the other side.
She's got me thinking of all the things I do, all the things I do. She's working undercover, but so am I. And that's your baby mama, she ain't even mine. I've never had to go anywhere, cause she's got what I need, my undercover lover. I saw potential in another brother's baby mother. You're judging me, but you don't.